Welcome to Fire Emblem Engage Part 2. Yeah, that's why I decided to make this a series instead of just doing the first couple of chapters, because that would be weird if I just did that. Don't go looking at the Serph Reload video. Anyway, last time we started the game, a bunch of things happened. We woke up, we met our mother died, and it was quite sad. But moving along, we've got to go and help out Prince Alfred of Firene. We're going to help out Prince Alfred because his land is getting attacked. And we've got people we can talk to on the Somnial. I did go over what the Somnial is last time, so no need to worry there. Pain of losing the Lemera runs deep, yet the familiarity of the Somnial is comforting. Fair enough. And we can also talk to Sigurd.
You know,
Queen Lemera said emblems can roam here more freely due to the Defined Dragon's power. Why did I say Defined Emblems? Although the emblems are pretty defined in my opinion, seeing as they are lords from other games. We can even talk to all the various people that happen to be around here. So the Somnial has ponds and orchards, huh? I should check them out, if I don't get lost fast. So Butcheron has a lack of understanding of direction, a poor sense of direction. Oh well. Anyway, why has our map disappeared? There we go. Cycle map, and we can look around. There are various people all over the place, mainly just the allies we've gotten our hands on, and there's also a bunch of items we can pick up, like more nuts. Whoopee! Pardon me. Had a bit of a late breakfast, being up really late at night watching WrestleMania, so yeah.
yes.
The Somnial might seem quiet, but I'm sure it's going to get pretty lively. Plus, we're here. So, talking to people nets us a page in the Iron Notebook, but also a grayed out gift option. So that means there's items in the game that you can gift to others. You just need to get them first, obviously.
Right.
Alfred! Can't deny it's daunting to come here no matter how often I do it, but I'm glad you're with me. Fair enough. Where's everyone else? One over there, and some items. And there's a bunch of stuff down there. Okay. Let us go from descending order of proceeds. Actually, we'll grab this first. Some wheat flour. Has a use, I think. Inside this cavern, some bond fragments. More bond fragments. And, wouldn't you know it, 50 more bond fragments. Woo! Tons of fragments. There's also this shrine, ? This appears to be some sort of shrine. No shit. But there's nothing to it right now, obviously. Oh, we can actually head all the way down to the most southest part of the map, if you really want to, and take a look. It's a building. And it's called the Tower of Trials. And it's locked up for now, so we can't access it yet. Fair enough, this is meant to be, hey, behold, this is your hub, kind of thing, and then you go off to the next level, and things open up over time. Because this is way too spacious for there to be so little things, it is the understanding. Etier.
Oh.
Am I underdressed for the Somnial? I feel like I don't belong here, but I'll help however I can. Nonsense! The dress you're wearing is quite a nice one, Etier, I must admit. Anyway. Which means that yellow dot is probably Fander or Fran, because those are the two we haven't talked to. A pretty pebble. This is a stable, and it's locked up for now. So we'll unlock these things over time. Milk, eggs. Well, sounds like gay breakfast can be made. Fander, we have a support with him.
If I may.
Those clothes suit you well, Divine One. I too find it easier to relax in everyday attire, says Fander in a suit. We can access his support conversation by talking to him. The game did also tell us we can do so in the
I've hit
menu.
my limit for training today.
Excellent work, Divine One. I brought a hot towel for your face. I think you will find it most refreshing.
Thank you, Vander. That's very kind of you.
I have also prepared a fresh change of clothes for you. When you change, deposit your dirty clothes into the basket, and I will wash them for you.
Truly showing his value as a steward of the Divine Dragon.
I appreciate your generosity, Vander, but I'd prefer to take care of my own laundry.
Tell me, Divine One, do you know how to separate the whites from the colours? You don't want to suddenly have your outfit looking a lot more pink now, would you?
Certainly you have other tasks to keep you busy.
I remember when you had to separate clothes?
My only obligation is to
sometimes you still do.
Feel no
Depends on the
hesitation
clothing.
in asking me for anything.
But
It has been my duty to wait on you since long before you awakened. Were you to assume my duties for yourself, my position would cease to exist. So please, leave these trivialities to me, where they belong, and trouble yourself no further.
It would be like hiring a maid to clean up your giant mansion if you're a witch person, and then choosing to do it yourself. Because you think of the thought of them entering the place and going untidy. I may be potentially trying to throw out a Simpsons reference slightly, but then I said mansion, and that doesn't work, because why would the Simpsons ever live in a mansion?
again, I appreciate your willingness to help me, but I do feel a bit bad about all this.
There is nothing in all of Helios to feel bad about, Divine One. Now, I must insist you change out of your damp clothes before you catch yourself a cold.
No, I like wearing damp clothing. And support level C is reached. Okay, so, and we get a page in the ally notebook. Where is this ally notebook? Ah, in the reference bit. Inside, we get to see information on the various characters, like Vander with his initial class of Paladin, birthday of November 26th, and, pardon me, the basic info of 32nd Steward of the Dragon, watches over Chris, well, or Leia, or whatever name you pick, who sleeps on a floating island on the Somnial. And by doing the support, we gain more entries. Vander likes knitting, cleaning, fruit, quiet places, balls of yarn. Where's he, a fucking cat? Writing, and dislikes distractions from his work, parties, strong odours, oversleeping, and folk food. So, as you can see with other characters, we don't have those additional entries yet because we have not done the necessary stuff. Also, we haven't got the entry for Fran because we've yet to talk to her. So whenever in a chapter you get more recruits, the Somnial is a good place to go to because then you get to talk to them and they'll get into the ally notebook. We get a camera panning of this area. Behold, seats and tables. Cafe Terrence is now open. The Cafe Terrence is a relaxing communal space with access points to other facilities. Use the music box to change the background music. The bulletin board is full of useful information. You can use it to invest in Elios, or ILOs, my bad, or check on your achievement. Achievements? We're achieving things. That's the things that have been cropping up on our... These are the things that have been cropping up on our screen every so often, because it notifies us when we do all these various things. And it gives us bond fragments for doing so. So let's just accept the ones we've done for now, and there's a whole bunch of different ones, so you can see that there's just support conversations with the characters we've gotten, deploying said characters, reaching a specific level with an ally just the once, so you don't have to do that repeatedly. Combat involves things like fighting enemies, defeating specific ones, defeating a thief for the first time by those things, staffs being used, chain attacks, that sort of thing. There's even a bunch of stuff to do with Somnial, like donating to Firene, and donating money, and wake up to an ally for the first time. Support. Oh, wake up to... Oh, you can wake up to different support levels. Oh, that makes sense. There's a arena. There's this bit that's primarily buying shit. There's this bit that clear chapter 4, take part in stuff, clear specific things. Oh, I also play for 12 hours. We'll get there. We'll get there. Donations! If you support countries enough to raise their donation levels, they will reward you with gifts. With a high donation level, a country will have more rare monsters that you can earn bonus gold or experience for defeating. A high donation level also means you will find more materials while exploring in that country, among other things. As you can see there with the animals bit, it does say those that you can and cannot adopt. It's almost like we have a place to keep animals. For now, we can only donate to Firene, and how much money do we have? Oh, none. So we can't do any donating. Oh well. Where is Fran? She's not up here. She's not in here. Oh, she's up the stairs, because it's all greyed out. Fran, why are you up here?
You see,
Queen and Mary would love to stand at the edge of the Somnial and look down on all the pretty clouds. Everyone's too busy talking about Queen Lamera. She's dead now. I'm alive. Care about me. That is a different thing to be thinking of than before, but oh well. Anyway, next chapter. So we're still going boom boom a little bit still when it comes to chapters. Chapter 4, A Land in Bloom. Spring.
Here we are, the kingdom of Firene.
What a beautiful place.
Isn't it? And no sign of the corrupted, so that's good.
Maybe it was
It
false
quite a
alarm.
trip. Crossing the sea all the way from Lethos. I hope you're not worn out.
I'm fine.
Good, good. Listen, I'm sorry for twisting your arm to come with me.
Alfred, it's all right. I wanted to come. How about before we
damn
arrive
my
at the
brain.
castle, you tell me more about this kingdom of yours?
Happy to. Let's see. Firene is one of the 4 nations of Elios in the southwest.
Alfred is now going to explain to
It's
us
ruled by
what the
my
land
mother,
is
Queen
like.
Ev. We're known as, land of plenty.
Okay, abundance. Nice usage of the word beforehand, but yeah, Land of Plenty works too. Also, led by a queen, which means that since it's a kingdom, it's primarily meant to go to the firstborn son. Which means that the Queendom of Somme goes to the firstborn daughter. You learn these things when your country that you live in happens to have been a kingdom for many centuries. And doing a bit of research. So, you know.
Our people value peace above all else. We haven't seen war for centuries.
Damn my nose.
You must come from a long line of capable leaders.
That's kind of you to say. Peace doesn't always come easy. Mother had to hammer out a non-aggression pact with our neighbors. The pact says there won't be war between us, Solm, and Brodia.
Right. Solm, the Queendom of Freedom, and Brodia, the Kingdom of Might.
It makes sense that a place of freedom would be like, yeah, sure, we won't fight you. But a place of might might be more like, nah, we won't fight you. We shall prove our might.
You've got it. Solm is an open-minded country. They've always had good relations with Firene. But an alliance with Brodia took some doing. Their king's an ambitious man.
Queen, king.
He's always launching attacks on Elugia to expand his own
And
territory.
another bloke. They're all shrouded in darkness because
I
we
take it
don't know who
Elugia
they are
isn't
yet.
in the alliance.
Mainly just because Alfred doesn't tell us.
No. Honestly, they're so far away, we don't interact with them too much.
So despite how the map looks, in reality the actual space for like each little bit of journeying probably takes a little bit longer than we'd think.
We know it's snowy there with long winters, and that
We shall
some
call that
Elusian
place
worship the Fell Dragon.
Norway.
The Fell Dragon?
It's troubling, I know, but people can believe
Just
what you
because they're
believe.
non-believers doesn't mean we need to smite them down where they stand.
Sorry, I didn't bring it up to turn you against Elugia. It's not them I hate. It's the Fell Dragon. Him and the one who killed my mother. Can you tell me more about the emblem ring that was entrusted to Firene?
Oh, sure. It's the Ring of the Caring Princess. Doesn't look like anything special. Until I met you and Marth, I thought the emblems were legends.
Fair enough, actually. If the emblems have been gone for a good 1,000 years, then fair enough that people would start thinking that it's just a legend.
Can't wait to tell my sister they exist. She'll really be knocked for a loop.
You have a sister?
Yay, family.
Yeah, the Princess of Firene, Saline. She's at the castle with Mother right now.
Damn the accent on the E. Anyway.
Princess Saline. I look forward to meeting her.
If it wasn't for that, it'd be Celine. But
Just
no,
call her
Saline.
Saline.
That works.
I'm sure you two will get along great.
I need to go over
First
names
floor,
because
Milltown.
otherwise my
Castle's
brain
close now.
malfunctions and I'll
We'll
mispronounce.
just cut through here
Or the localizers of a game will choose to change the pronunciation. No, I'm still not salty over that. Fucking NIS, I swear to God. Lower Milltown, and yeah,
What is it?
something may be off.
Trouble ahead.
For starters, where are the people? Or maybe they just didn't want to render in more models. The basics! At 100 experience points, an ally will level up and receive a stat increase. Yes, that's how it works in Fire Emblem games. You're always 100 experience points away per level to get to another level. None of that. Right, you got to level 2. Right, now you need another 30,000. But
Oh, no.
getting to level 2 only did 500. That sort of thing. Oh no, it's the enemy.
The corrupted. They're everywhere.
I can't stand to see them overrunning this peaceful town. I have to drive them away. Divine One, will you help me?
Of course.
Meanwhile, some in the middle of the town.
Danger looms from every side. I fear we will never make it to my brother.
Princess Saline, I beg you to make your retreat. We'll handle this.
More of the fiends might be on the way. Hurry! Louis, Chloe, you can't possibly expect me to.
It is our sworn duty to protect the princess. We will hold the line for you as long as we must.
You have to leave. If you should fall here, who warns Prince Alfred of the invasion to come? I concede the point, but I'll return for you both. Please hold out until then.
Unfortunately for Saline, these two get
Apologies, Chloe.
absolutely wrecked by some axe user.
For even a relatively brief amount of time.
I'm saying that because they're both using
I'm
lances.
a bit disappointed I didn't get to see you run off with Her Highness yourself. A knight should never leave his princess's side.
The sooner we win, the sooner that will come to pass. What say you, Chloe? Shall we?
Yes, let's.
See, they're using axes. They go up, they have axes. They are idiots. They are now going to die horribly. Anyway, well, preparing for battle, we can now sort things out in a menu before we go into fighting. And then the battle will begin. Which means we can also go into unit selection. Use the unit selection to choose which allies will join you in combat. Press A to toggle whether they will be or not. Allies highlighted in green cannot be excluded. This basically means Aaliyah for the entire game. Most likely. And unless we get knocked out and then we have to do a level where we're not around. So yeah, there's 7 people we're allowed to have on the map that we can select. And oh look, all 7 of our party that exist. We can swap spaces to switch allies' positions before starting the battle. So this means we can put them in positions that will make them more likely to be able to do what we need them to do. Like if we put Bouchard on here, he can go straight to this corrupted, thereby breaking it because it is a lance. Etier being there is fine. Vander is going to charge right at them regardless. Actually, Clown can reach there as well, so can we. Okay. There's also the Emblem Wings button here, which we should go into. We select Emblem Wings to partner your allies with emblems. Once partnered, an ally can sync with an emblem in battle. To pair an ally and an emblem, select an ally followed by an emblem wing. So, obviously, we will just be going on ourselves for the moment, but this is what the emblem wing menu looks like, and actively does show us which of our stats are being upped by the emblem. We can also press left and right, and it would have us have bond rings that we don't have. But we do get these special ones, the Alphon S, Sharina S, and Anna S. Thank you, Fire Emblem Heroes. So these do have stat boosts and also abilities that it gives us. So like Spell Attack grants 2 attack to adjacent allies. Fortified Defense grants defense +2 to adjacent allies for 1 turn at start of player phase. I don't seem that useful. And Spell Resistance grants resistance +2 to adjacent allies. That's useful, I would argue, because you never know when you're fighting mages. Anyway, of course, with the Marth Ring, we can now actually look at his thing fully, so we can see the stat boosts we're getting a little bit more clearly, as well as what he grants us for the time being. There is a bond effects button, pressing said R, and levels. So we can actually see what we're getting out of Marth now from this point forth. Break defenses. If unit attacks breaks foes, unit makes an extra attack at 50% damage. Avoid +15. Skill inheritance. Inheriting skills. Unyielding, Sword Agility 2, Sword Agility 3. I think my console source might be screwed because someone just said hello in the chat, which means I'm going to need to refresh it, or it's been refresh. Hello, person. Sword proficiency. I mean, we're already using swords. I see no point in that. Avoid +20 and Mercurius at level 10, which gives us. I have to look over my mic. Doubles users earned experience. That can be useful, in a way, though we would need to sync in order to be able to use it. Meanwhile, Sigurd gives us Rider's Bane. It gives us some dexterity, defense, and blood, and the movement. Proficiency is for changing classes and promotions. That makes sense. Because yeah, it's Fire Emblem. There has to be a way to have other classes. I mean, it's the sole reason why Fanda gets no experience from anything ever. So with Dragon, we already saw that Limera was getting the movement ups, but Override, used to attack and move through a line of adjacent foes, sword/lance only. AKA if you put this on someone who doesn't have a sword, you're using Rider's Bane. That's essentially what they're saying there. And Dragon gives a +20% of damage. That is useful. So, type bonuses, let's see, okay, nothing there, and a Gallop has a movement +2 on Cavalry. That makes sense. It just means that now Fanda would have a lot more movement of Gallop. So the question would be, would someone like, hang on, yeah, you can cycle with Velenar. So that means Mystical Lifestyle Rush gets damage based on magic. That makes that useful, good. Although, not going to be wanting to put a strength boost on a mage. That just seems counterintuitive. Oh, actually, does Override do anything? Yeah, it does. It deals extra damage to 20% of magic. Okay. Let's see. Kree Adept gets Override. Oh, I really need to stop pressing buttons too much. 20% chance of breaking the target can be useful. Though, obviously, just using someone to do a break probably would be better in my opinion. Yeah, Cavalry we already know of. Covert has a thing with Gallop. Unit does not pay extra movement cost on any terrain. Yeah, no, that is useful. Nothing on backup. Marth does, however. +1 attack. Okay, that's not as good. So, yeah, I need to put Sigurd on someone who could benefit from movement. I mean, Fam, because then being able to heal people quicker. Putting on Alfred like the tutorial shows just means he moves faster, but he's also already uses lances, so But then again, by that logic, the Marth Ring should go bye-bye from me, so that doesn't work out there. Yeah, you know what, I'll put on Fam for the moment. I think it's probably not the wisest decision, but being able to have our healers move faster doesn't seem like the worst idea. Now we do have the special bond rings, so more resistance is always good. Let's give Alfred the Alphonse one, that gives him some more strength. And speed, yeah, sure, let's put on Etienne. We just have to go on her. Right, okay, let's get into the battle.
Alfred!
Vander is a Jaeger. He's pre-promoted against us. Yeah, I know what a Jaeger is. Because Frederick's like that as well in Awakening. And while he does get less experience, he's still usable for quite a bit, so... Usually a Jaeger, they peter off really quickly, usually. Don't they? Because at the end of the day, you're not getting levels, therefore their stats stay the exact same. So that does cause a dilemma.
I was, but Alfred, the Illusian army is
he's no
marching on the
staff.
castle.
Stuff. That's the GBA.
What? Why?
I cannot say.
Then
Before they
again,
arrived, Mother sent
then
me
again,
to
that
warn
final game I didn't play on GBA. It was Sacred Stones. Yeah, that makes
Then we
sense.
were ambushed
I haven't
by the
played
royal
Sacred
court.
Stones, so that makes sense.
Louis and Chloe stayed behind so that I might have a chance to escape.
Louis and Chloe sacrificing themselves so one person may live is a little bit of not so good in terms of cost. But
Please,
regardless,
we must hurry back to them.
Absolutely.
Pardon me,
Let's-
Princess Saline.
that's that veteran. He
but
can hard
do
carry
you
the
have
entire
an
game.
emblem ring?
Fair enough. Because Sacred Stones was on the GBA, so... yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm not gonna question that.
Yes, Mother gave it to me.
But then again, considering... Oh, damn it, my DS is upstairs. Considering my experience of Fire Emblem basically is Awakening, Skipped Fates, Three Houses, and randomly having
The Divine Dragon? You're here.
whichever one is Lynn's game. Wait, or at least I've only played like a few chapters of on the Wii U version that's in the Virtual Console. So yeah, so knowledge of Fire Emblem not the best, but well.
I am.
May I say,
Uh,
it is
I think my
truly an
complaining's last part about Sigurd is proof of that. This one randomly goes devolves 3H's mechanics. De-evolves. Goes and de-evolves.
honor. The
Well,
emblem
I
ring
mean,
is right here.
to be fair, Three Houses, some of the things with Three Houses, not the best way to go about, but as long as I don't have to have people stuck on lower tier classes for 20 additional hours longer than others, or, well, you're a mage, I might as well have you also learn Faith, because otherwise you're just not going to actually be able to do shit all. Or, I don't know, something like fucking Felix having a secret boon in magic, but he only learns 2 spells. Emblem Wings are kind of fun, they're a entire reason to play this over 3 houses. Now, to be I'll get off the white screen because the Emblem of Echoes and Seneca. So yeah. I mean, with Three Houses, there's definitely reasons as to why it's
I am Emblem Celica.
not something you want
I
to play.
detest violence, but I will always fight
'cause
to defend the innocent.
Personally, I think they did do some things wrong with Three Houses. Hopefully, things are different with Engage.
Thank you for answering my
Raise.
call.
So, this is the emblem that was in Firene's ring.
Well, now that she's awake, that's going to be useful.
marvelous.
It's not better than Three Houses or worse than they're about even.
Divine One.
I can understand why people's opinions can be the way they are
I would like to fight by Celica's side.
automatically. But to be fair, this is still very much early game, so you know, there's nothing yet that's gonna be like aha, this is why Three Houses is
And
truly
ensure
the
Louis
worst
and Chloe's
or
safety.
truly the best comparatively.
I entrust this ring to you, Saline.
Thank you, Saline, for giving us this wing. Here, you can have it back now. And Saline, Louise, and Chloe join your group. a lot of more French-sounding names, so that's
I won't be able to
great.
get very far with these archers everywhere.
Chris disagrees in British. Anyway.
How about this? I take care of the archers and you deal with the magic users.
Good idea. While their spells will go right through your armor, I'm resistant to magic. So leave the
Emblem Wings better than battalions.
It's
Yeah.
each other, now, isn't
Yeah, I agree. Based off of how much use out of Marth I've gotten, yeah, 100%. I mean, to be fair, maybe the way that battalions could have worked could have been better, but yeah, I can
This is a nice
see the
change of
sentiment.
pace.
Intelligence systems, reminding well people who have played Fire Emblem games before, but also now straight up telling those that have yet to play a Fire Emblem game that armored units are shite against magic and flying units kind of need to not go near archers. We learned that in the previous map when we did the whole murdering. So, pardon me. Spirits of the Fallen. If you head into battle while connected to the network, spirits representing other players' past battles may appear on the map. This feature is a returning one from Three Houses, so that's great. But regardless, yellow spirits appear when many ally units have fallen, unexperienced upon experience by waiting in these spaces. So that means it's presumed to be that since you've played heroes, inheritance is limited by anything other than your willingness to spend resources on someone. Yeah, fair enough. Purple spirits appear where many foes have fallen. Wait in these spaces to pick up the items they left behind. So this would give us the assumption that people have died horribly in spaces where these spirits are. The two of these being here does make sense, seeing as these two units are far away from everyone else and our only healer is Fram, so that kind of makes sense, I would argue. There's one over here as well by this thing, so yeah, this map, oh, there's quite a few here as well. People have, I take it people die here then. Anyway. This tile's also flashing. Ah, returning thing from many a Fire Emblem game. Although I'm not too sure if I want to go straight onto that tile just yet. Ah, no, it's going to highlight it for us.
Look at that house. The gate is wide open.
Purple equals enemy, yellow equals player. Oh, so that's how that works. Because that's in Three Houses, so it's like... I never actually understood the way it worked. I just thought, oh, people died horribly there. Fair enough. So that means the purple is that an enemy is there. Oh, that makes sense. If you visit houses to warn them of danger, you may receive items or gold as a reward. Some examples that I can apply from Awakening, you can get many of things. You can, ranging from a healing item, that can be useful. A Master Seal, because why not? And various things in between of usefulness. But regardless. To visit, move an ally to the lit space in front of a house, and then just select visit. Simple as that. Watch out, foes may try to reach houses before you and destroy them. No! Vandalism. So yes, we can go here and visit, or we could just do what I was thinking of doing and attack this enemy. But seeing as there's the spill, I do ponder if someone moves the wrong person there and then they get murked by the armoured unit.
Emblem Celica, it is an honor. So it was your voice I heard on the way from the castle. I am glad you're here.
Oh good, we're not insane. It was just the wings talking to us. Wait, that sounds rather insane.
I will fight by your side from now on. Together, we will protect that which you hold dear.
Yay.
Thank you.
Emblem Celica. Emblem Celica wields powerful magic attacks. She is a valuable asset against corrupted foes. The sync skill Holy Stance reflects some of the damage received from corrupted foes against the attacker. Though Saline appears to be a mage, so that means she's going to be quite fail, so do be careful on that one, though I would argue. The Engage weapon Seraphim deals bonus damage to corrupted foes. The Engage skill Echo allows a unit to initiate combat twice using a timer at a cost of 50% damage. The Engage weapon, the Engage attack, Warp Ragnarok, teleports the user to a space near a distant enemy and attacks with powerful magic. Yeah.
With Celica's help, I ought to be able to reach Chloe and Louis more quickly.
That is definitely a thing that can be done. So if we engaged...
Please grant me your strength. I feel a great power within. We have united, haven't we? My resolve is strong. I will protect my people.
Celica is
I will
fun.
protect everyone.
You know, I would argue that if the emblems weren't fun to use, then what would be the point of making it as a gameplay option?
I am resolved to fight for peace. Hold on, you two.
Ah. So we can immediately just teleport ourselves over here. Although I feel like that might not be the best option. I think we can stand here and just straight up murder. No. We want to stand tile behind. Like half of the rings are bland. Oh, damn it, intelligence systems. Come up with an idea that works and not go through with it the entire way.
I want to help.
Is the calculation of half including the DLC emblems? Because that would be very unfortunate if the DLC ones are horrible, because then why would you even get the DLC? Mostly one's based on defense. Yeah, I guess because if the logic is that you've got
Need some help?
yeah, I could understand why that might be. Why are we quitting a 7? See, it gives some powerful options for growth. Cool. Right, okay, we dealt with that enemy over there. There's the last one there. Vander can break it, so we don't have to worry too much. I can understand the idea that the ones around defense might be bad if every map revolves around the idea of just kill the enemy as soon as possible, over worrying about the enemy phase as much, and may just get some unnecessarily strong ring options. Well, I mean, if it boosts your ability to just murder everything with magic, and let's face it, magic has got the capabilities of ranged attack. So, yeah. Of course, for now, all we have tome-wise is fire, but and also Ferrosim, as long as we sync with Celica. Oh, hang on, what enemy are we getting too close to? Oh no, an axe user. Okay, that's fine. We can be close to them.
We fight for peace.
Fam can stand here, because it depends on what the AI does. Okay, so now we've got to deal with this situation.
Understood.
Ooh, forts. A 40 plus 30, heal / turn plus 10, and unbreakable. So we can plop Louise here.
I'm listening.
And we can deal with this mage here very easily. They have the 3 main tomes. Fire, wind, thunder. Because that's usually the main 3 elements.
And they lived happily ever after.
Yep. Good. So that means wind. So wind and thunder just not available yet. Fair enough. Keep things simple. Just have us utilize fire. It's a basic thing. It allows us to use magic. It just works. No need to fear. Mad Axe user used a hand axe. That means that they can do a range attack. A little bit of annoyance, thinking that you're safe, and then suddenly they just hurl a axe at you.
These houses are ripe for the picking. Time for a good old-fashioned village pillage.
How could a Furamoko fan do this? That's what they get for having the fan name be Ruffian.
The crystal.
Is all I'll say.
It's glowing.
Our mysterious crystal that we found. Or is it a crystal? What even is this?
Vander
Wind
found it
flyers,
after the
fire
battle of
rogues,
League's
this is
castle.
magic in North Twain. Thunder, basic archers. Yeah. Vander found this, but...
Do you know what this is?
A draconic time crystal.
Wait, time crystal. Oh, great. Suddenly the waveform is starting to collapse as wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff is occurring.
Still, it could give us a keen advantage.
Time crystal, huh?
Just the
So it's
words,
not just a
time
pretty piece of
crystal. Just
jewelry.
Since we have it, I suggest we put it to use. Give it a try.
The Draconic Time Crystal is now available. You can use it to rewind or retry actions you take in battle. Ah, so that's how they keep the thing from awakening. 3 houses. Except instead of some god giving us the power to, we just have an accessory that allows us to. That isn't as cool as a thing lore-wise, but what can you do? So that means now in the menu we have the Time Crystal, which we can't actually utilise to navigate back because the first turn we didn't have the power to. So it's just how it is. Right, let's just immediately murder this horse since they're right there.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
It is from a god.
I will do what I must.
Well, dragons essentially end up being gods normally anyway, so yeah. So fair enough. Now let's walk Ragnarok. Why is there a Pikachu with a gun emote? Then again, I'm not surprised. So we really just fucked over that corrupted. And level 2 on the bond. Magic +3. Bad play that game.
I'm sorry.
Man, I wish all universes' gods were just dragons. It'd make life a whole lot easier in some ways. Don't look like anyone's really taken much in terms of damage. Right, let's utilise the fort. Oh, actually, we don't need to engage, but it is a horse unit, so let's engage. The rapier will take things out. Oh no, let's not low star rush. Let's not waste that.
I live to fight again.
And we attain a hand axe. That ain't useful on a Lear. Let's do this. You know what? We'll refrain from causing people to be too close to the flying enemy because they get much better movement. An enemy archer. Definitely does some damage, but does a lot less damage, so yay. Oh, I've completely ignored that house. I just realised. The game outright even just outright tells you that it exists. Why did I do that? Still no experience. At some point, Fandom could experience. At some point. Well, seeing as I should really have visited this house, Etier is now going to be far behind.
Monsters here? Gosh, all. Thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome, villager.
Might come in useful.
And we get a javelin. A throwable lance item normally, so probably the same here. I need to look at the details. Oh, I haven't looked at the details of Saline yet. Or Chloe or Louis. I really should have done that. Saline is a noble. I guess noble just doesn't matter as... I'm getting 3 houses vibes there with the noble idea, just as it is. But she's mystical instead of cavalry, so there is a distinct difference. And we can see the stuff that she gets out of Saline, Holy Stance, Echo, and Warp Ragnarok. We've got to explain that in tutorializations. And she has Gentle Flower. Recovery items used by allies within 2 spaces heal plus 50% HP. So that means a Funerary, instead of it being 15 health, will be... well, more than 20. The maths may be wrong on my end. Chloe is a lance flyer, so be careful of those damn archers, and has Fairy Tale Folk. If a male and female ally are adjacent within 2 spaces, unit deals +2 damage during combat. That is a very specific requirement, just to deal 2 additional damage, I must admit. And Louis is an armored unit, and therefore will die to anything that's good against armor / mages, because magic is always good. With that one resistance, oh god. Admiration. If 2 female allies are adjacent within 2 spaces, this unit takes 2 less damage during combat. Again, oddly specific of a requirement, just for a small boost. And it's more of a defensive one. What is that? Can I talk and attack? Let's talk.
Chloe, I am relieved to see you're all right.
You too, Princess Celine.
I was able to find Alfred, and the Divine Dragon, no less. After that, the Divine One summoned Emblem Celica from within my ring.
A noble dragon summoning ancient spirits to save the day. That sounds just like a fairy tale.
It does. Now that I have this power, let's give this story a happy ending, shall we?
Let's do it.
Seeing as this is chapter 4 of the Fire Emblem game, the story's only just begun, but regardless, the story that corrupted definitely ended.
I want to help.
With a nice ball of fire in the face. Alright, there's nothing else over that way, so might as well.
This is what I trained for.
Well, let's actually try and deal with this archer. Nothing else over that way. Some of the people could do with... No, not engage. Let's chain guard. Do it.
We're losing ground, are we? Well, that's easily remedied. Release the corrupted!
Suddenly more corrupted show up. Reinforcements! Enemies sometimes call in reinforcements during battle. Reinforcements often arrive from forts or the edges of the map, so be on your guard. And that we do. That we should do then. These are both armoured units, so that means, clan, you're going to need to be getting closer to them. Level up for clan to level 3. No, don't get strength up, you stupid mage. At least we got magic up this time. That's actually not the right decision. There's nothing else over this way other than resources, so... let's visit the thing, because the ruffian's gonna get there.
Use this to bring peace to our land.
Woo! Money! That's useful. Boutron is just completely out of position. He can go over here and get those spirit things. Eddie can head this way and hopefully join everyone else. Ah, damn it, we're a tile off from being able to reach there. Ah, well. Self-improver, so if the enemy does choose to attack, then it's not an end of the world.
Don't think so.
I cannot afford to lose.
And I'll get some experience as well. Thank you, Chain Guard. Oh, okay, it went for Chloe. Damn it. Oh, okay, that's back up. Oh god. Okay, right. Sailing go here into full attack. We can be here and talk to Sailing this time.
Louis, thank goodness.
Princess Saline, how relieved I am to see you unharmed.
Hmm? You seem different.
The Divine Dragon brought Emblem Celica forth from my ring. I am imbued with her strength.
And now that I have the anime
The
power,
dragon is here?
Indeed. I will explain everything later. I promise I will never leave you behind again.
As you wish. Princess Saline and Emblem Celica. What a pair.
for starters, they begin with C, and the first 3 letters are C-E-L. Actually, the first 4 letters are the same. C-E-L-I. Just without the accent on Celica.
I'm getting hungry.
Chloe go here. Fram go here, Hill.
Thank you.
And then we can gallop into a position that might be more befitting. Damn, out of our usage of thing, so clan is more useful. Right, we murdered the enemy, so that's good. That flying unit is going to get marked by Etier, just guaranteed. And it's an axe user, but they're in the 4, which would mean that the accuracy... Oh, only 93 actually. 98%. No, I said 93. Why did I say 93? Oh yeah, because 3% chance of crit. And brutal one dodges! Ha! Take that, enemy. We still got movement this turn, so let's go here, get the Emblem Energy. Let's maneuver. Oh, there's a mage. Gotta be careful. Oh yeah, sword breaks axe. Oops. Oh well. Can't chain guard, but heal so that if we're target of the mage, it won't be too much of a death knell. And then maneuver Fan backwards. Alfred gets the fort. I'll move Louis closer, but not too close. That means Sailing can only go up to here. Clan. Oh, I probably should move Fanda, just put him like up here. Put Clan there.
What a lovely scene.
Chloe gets better movement slightly anyway with the flying aspect. AJ can go there. And British one gets to do the murder. Shit, I've been nearly stringing an hour and I've been on a single... Oh yeah, it's Fire Emblem. What am I on about? Of course things will take a bit. So did the whole what you can in the Somnial. So the enemies are manoeuvring, so yeah, no, just normal attack actually. Seeing as Fram is the only one that can break mages, this does make a sensible manoeuvre.
For the Divine Dragon.
Level 3! Oh, I hope this gets Divine Dragon's attention. Yeah, it probably does, because it's standing right next to, so... Grants 2 attack at the cost of a void when using a lance. And that's why you'd put it on someone like Alfred, because it gives you lance power. I'm just going to keep making these decisions. And here I was thinking I'd be able to reach the enemy. Oh well. Well, okay then. Let's do that and just end turn because there's not much else I can do. The enemy's right there.
Soon I'll be a legend. A man who captured the Princess of Firene.
By attacking this other one that isn't the princess. Or the prince. Utilizing a javelin means that we objectively have to have been a bit more careful. Let's see, we deal... Ooh, almost kill. And there's a crit cast, of course, then we guarantee the kill. That's fence! No! I mean, it's probably going to need to be replaced anyway, but still! Have you no shame, random enemy, Rodine? Or Wadine? Rodine? No explanation in the pronunciation, but seeing as we've just murdered the fella...
Given me real soldiers.
Those corrupted. They're useless. They are. Oof. This is an improvement, but I mustn't grow complacent. I shall continue to strive for more. Well, I mean, you got magic, which is good, and luck also useful. Luck is also useful usually, because that usually does affect things like crit chance. Firene and Silica obviously were the MVPs. I think I had them do quite a good amount of the fighting, so fair enough. And we get the whole connecting bit, because it's got to do the whole, okay, scanning the field, what did you do, and does it update the spirits for anyone else? I hope chapters don't take too long, because I don't want this to be a cold still thing where I don't do shit all half the time and it's like, oh, you've done 5 hours of gameplay, how could you have done nothing? We get attacked by a lance corrupted and someone uses fire on them. Good, because we would have gotten broken, so thank you, strange person.
There's no need to be afraid. It's gone.
This person's voice sounds exactly like Toho in Cold Steel 3. I'm now going to just assume that, and I say, precious person, do please receive head pats. Anyway.
Thank you.
It was nothing, really. I only did what anyone else would do.
Are you here by yourself?
I am. I saw the fighting and thought I could help.
And you were helpful. We randomly still had a corrupted that we didn't kill. I thought we killed all the ones on the map, but
You're
well.
braver than I am. I can't stand the corrupted. I was so startled I couldn't think. You really did save my life.
I see.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm the Divine Dragon.
What a lovely name. I'm Vale.
Vale here looks like a Togekiss.
Vale.
Then again, isn't that big? I would then argue maybe a Togetic.
Might I interrupt?
Hello, Marth.
What is it?
Even with the corrupted gone, it may not be safe for her out here. Perhaps we should escort her home, or to an inn.
That's a good idea. Hey, Vale, do you live around here?
She's gone. Maybe she was a figment of our imagination. Point being that there were chains on her feet, so... Captive at one point? Oh well. Define one!
Firene, did you see a girl pass this way? Small, with long hair? Barefoot?
I would walk around barefoot.
No, I'm afraid I didn't see anyone matching that description.
Okay, so we've gone mad.
Thanks.
I wanted to thank
Oh
you.
wait, let's get to the text. Oops.
Alfred told me that you accepted Firene's request for aid, and your help in the battle was the difference between victory and defeat.
But you're the one that did most of the killing.
Don't mention it. Alfred and I are friends. I was happy to help.
Yay, friendship.
Friends? He said that? Imagine speaking so casually with the Divine Dragon. Please, allow me to apologize on his behalf.
There's no need to put me on a pedestal. I just woke up, and the world is new to me. I make mistakes like anyone.
Because we're not perfect.
I thought surely the Divine Dragon would be an all-seeing, all-powerful being.
I can't say we're only human after all when we're a dragon, but regardless.
But here I find that you are rather more human than I expected. Perhaps we can be friends.
Then what do you say, Firene? Friends?
honored.
It makes sense that we seem more humanoid than some Final Fantasy for some weird reason, despite the fact that they have actual like tails and horns and whatnot. Pardon me. Animals! Doggy! You can adopt the animals you encounter while exploring and bring them back to the Somnial. After you adopt them, you can let your animals graze in the farmland. They may even drop goods and ingredients that you can use. Pardon me. If you donate to countries using the bulletin board, you'll be able to adopt more animals. Woo! And we can see our map. Okay, so there's a bunch of items about. We can talk to some of the people. Some people don't have relevant things to say, so we don't need to talk to them. Right, let's see. We'll get some of these things here. Bond fragments, fair enough. There's the sheep. We can adopt it. Why does it look like it's been shaven from the backside? Just like, its arse gets cold. That's not good. Chicken. Can't adopt the chicken. Oh. Dog. We can adopt the dog. Yeah, it's a happy boy. Or girl. Could be either. We don't see anything that would prove either way, but regardless, we can also head over this way, because the explore maps are just the maps we were on, just different. I've noticed that. Now, some oranges. Okay, what does anyone who has a blue box have anything insightful to say?
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Chloe. I can't thank you enough for saving Princess Saileen's life. Oh, okay, fair enough. And that means we'll do that as well then. The Divine One, I presume. I am Louis. Thank you for coming to my princess's aid. You're welcome. And all that. Saleen, what do you have to say? Why would the Illusians invade Firene? I hope that Mother is safe at the castle. Well, if they're here, then I doubt it. But anyway, I'm glad we found Saleen, but I'm worried about the castle. Let's head there as soon as we can. Okay, so now let's walk as slowly as possible, just to spite him. Laughy laugh. Bond fragments. Your allies might give you bond fragments if you have conversations while exploring. You use them on the Somnial to create bond wings or train with emblems. The use. When you finish exploring, you receive any available bond fragments that you missed.
Hey, folks. Mind if we bend your ear a minute?
Random strangers come up to us.
Name's Durton. I'm an armorer. And this here's Anis, purveyor of goods. We saw you trading thumps with those things. Figured you might be in the market for supplies.
Well, we happen to be, actually.
Yes. If you need, we'd be happy to provide you with quality weapons and items.
There is definitely 100% of fly in my room today.
Anything to defeat those creatures.
Can't
they
see
pose a
it,
terrible
though.
threat to traveling merchants like us.
I can see move. Oh, that's annoying.
How would you feel about moving to our base? You can sell your wares from there.
We just grant permission to any old person that happens to walk up to us saying, "Hey, we want to utilize.
These two could be a good
We want you
addition.
to use us for good things."
You're gonna let us open shops at your base?
If you'd like to. We'll need
What if
plenty
these
of
two are
weapons and
lying?
things from here on out. It's a haven. You won't find any creatures there.
You got yourself a bargain. Can't wait to do business together.
Thank you for this. I will do my utmost to ensure you receive the finest items.
And we received 10,000 gold in military funds from Vander. Oh, Vander, where were you keeping this previously? Then again, I guess if there was no use for the gold, then obviously it doesn't matter. And we get our traditional Fire Emblem map. Woo! Yeah, using the word map to select a destination or move to the next chapter. To continue the story, just move to the next section and press A. You can manage your inventory or turn to the Somnial using the menu. So now we're on, we're now on the map. Behold, the map of the land. We can actually even see, if we actually look at like where it's clear where the lands change, and it all just seems to be like tiny straits, and then a little bit of a thicker strait between Firene and Brodia. But then there's a little bridge looking structure there. Might be a gate, might be might be multiple things. Actually, hang on. Looking at it from the OBS screen, that looks like more of a bridge. I could be wrong, but that's usually how architecture looks. We can actually utilize this map, and we can see like a whole bunch of different things. We can see like we can see boats on the map. We can see the other castles, or at least castle-looking structures. We can see quite a few different structures actually. That's quite nice. Anyway, so yeah, let's return to the Somnial. I swear my nose has always got something gagging upwards, and I'm just like, ah. Expansion Pass Bonus 1 gives us some items. We're also getting a ton of notifications. Update Bonus 1! Some steel weapons and 3,000 gold. Expansion Pass Bonus 2! More items and silver weapons! God damn you, intelligence systems, you fools! Don't do this to me! And a bunch more money. Woo! Update Bonus 2! Some crystals. You can now manage your skills. Select Manage Skills from the Inventory menu to see your ally skills and equipped inherited ones. Obviously, we need to inherit them first from the emblems in the Wing Chamber and the Arena on the Somnial. That was one of the things that the patch notes say when you load up the game for the first time. Just, oh, by the way, things to be done. Moving this way towards where they've set up shop, and we get a panning camera shot of both the stores. The armory and item shop are now open. How interesting. Right, so yeah.
I thank you.
The item shop. At the item shop, I stock vulneraries and other goods you may find useful. Here in the item shop, you can buy or sell items used in battle like vulneraries or staves. Or staves. As the story progresses, the shop will stock additional items. So we can go into here at the moment, we can just select anyone, and yeah, we can buy more heals. That can be useful as long as we have healers that need them. Illume, a way to illuminate dark spaces. Oh goody, Fog of War, yay, always like those. Vulneraries, antitoxins, killing poison. Pure water, which just grants persistence. Torch, which is basically a loom but for non-staff users. We can only buy one of them anyway, and they have less uses. So, and tonics that grant stuff for the duration of said battle upon use. Okay.
Do come again.
And the armory, to the surprise of no one, probably sells weapons because an armory would not be anything else. Wow, look at this, huh? Me here with you. Thanks for giving this old armorer a hand. You need a weapon? You're in the right place. Blades, bows, axes, tomes, I got them all.
So, about the armory.
Buy or sell weapons here. Yeah, that sums up quite well, actually. Thank you, game. The armory's infantry will increase as the story progresses and new goods arrive. Fair enough. So again, we can just select ourselves and take a look at what he sells. Swords! Slim sword and iron sword. We already have better than the iron sword on ourselves anyway, but it's nice that we have access to other weapons. We can see that the slim sword, while it does less damage, does have better hit rate and better dodge rate. So, a use that may be necessary for it. For lances, we can get ourselves a slim lance, an iron lance, and another javelin. Axe-wise, similarly, we can get a hand axe, an iron axe, and a compact axe. Bows, there's mini bow and iron bow. Mini bow does less damage, but seeing as these are archers are definitely much more designed to deal with flying enemies, fair enough. Ooh, there is a different spell available to us. Surge, a basic attack tone that can only be used in close combat. And looking at the stats, it actually is stronger than a fire. Huh. And there are also knives or daggers. Short knife. An easy to use fine knife poisons hit foes. So that's why we would want to have an antitoxin to deal with these. And we've got arts, which are martial arts, where the initiate one is just a basic text, does 8 damage, versus the iron body art, which for us would do 5 damage, but we would be attacking twice. So that's the trade-off. Got it. Other than that, there's nothing I want to by right this instance. Oh, summon your map. I pressed X. The summon your map is a thing we can utilize to quick travel to any of these places. We can also see where there's new things, such as the stable, strength training, shrine, ring chamber, my room, and the music box. Yeah. We want to go into the menu, and we want to sort out our inventory. Managing the inventory is quite simple affair. You just go into it, and oh look, very easy to deal with. Let's store, actually, let's just store things that are not meant to be on people that obviously don't use said things. So, you don't use javelin. We have spare. Let's store slim sword and give you an iron sword, since you can use swords. Louis. Okay. Louis has less movement. Let's give him a javelin. However, we do. This feels like cheating. We have access to silver weapons already. They're going to be more powerful by default. Also, the hero stuff. Which. Oh, yeah, I haven't actually looked at them. Firene. Grants attack +3 for 1 turn if user has 50% HP or less at the start of turn. I'd rather be getting them to be healed. Firene inflicts attack -2 for a turn on adjacent foes at the start of player phase. That can have that is use. And no turn. Acts of Honor, Commander and Asker. Grants movement +1 for 1 turn when user has 40% HP or less at the start of turn. That's very low, but I guess that allows you to do a good retreat towards a healer, so fair enough. We actually don't have any surges. I'm actually going to utilise the money we have.
Well, hey there.
We're going to buy one for Clan. Seeing as Saline has other options other than fire, but Clan doesn't.
Take care.
Speaking of which, we've got a support with Clan. Someone's gone pretty busy, huh? Hard to believe we used to be the only ones up here. And we can do a support convo. Woo! Support conversations.
Divine One, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Clan. I was just tidying up a bit. Tomorrow's a busy day, so I thought I'd get it out of the way now.
Well, let me take care of that. You should get some rest.
Clan is a steward after all.
I can handle it.
That is their job.
No, that won't do. I'm gonna have to insist.
But...
Please. You know, I waited a long time for you to wake up. And not just me. The stewards before me spent their whole lives waiting. Now, after 1,000 years, I get to serve you. It's like a miracle. So, please, let me do it. Honestly, truly, I would be honored to help.
Very well. You've convinced me. I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Divine One.
I should be thanking you for taking such great care of me. I'm very lucky to have you as a steward.
You mean it? Oh, man, I'm so happy I can faint!
Please don't. Now that I'm free from tidying up, I'm going to get some rest.
And so our support conversation with Clan is done. And, yeah, fair enough. A simple one to begin with. Alfred, what do you have to say? It's always safe for now, but I'm worried about Firene Castle. Let's go as soon as we can. Yeah, fair enough. Let's see, what else is there about? Because is there someone here? Oh, they're up here again. God damn it, why is everyone up here? Oh, Fam's here and there's a support. You know what, I'll check the supports in the menu, see what other ones we've got once I've done the whole exploring thing. So there's nothing else here, but the music box did have a notification on there. There's no songs! The game lied to me. There was nothing new there. This is bullshit. Let's see, we've got the various items that spawn around the area. Let's collect them. More nuts. More nuts. Lots of nuts. Bloody hell. Anyway, an orange. At least it's something different. An apple. Some grapes off an apple tree.
Uh-huh.
Ah, no matter where I look, it's all so lovely and picturesque. Yeah, it really is. Thank you, Chloe. Anyway, that gets her note in our notebook. Heading along this way, because there are people that we can talk to. There's also an item over here in this empty patch of land. Another pretty pebble. We got one the last time we were looking around. Ah, Vander's over here, alongside Louise. Flora Milltown was a fine display of skill. We move on Firene Castle when you are ready. Why is it always nighttime here in the Somnial for me? Fuck me. Such magnificent scenery here. I look forward to taking a stroll through the gardens. Alright, you do you, Louis. You do you. Over here is nothing. It's just a... Well, we can definitely see how far up we are because there's clouds in the way. But regardless, let us loop round, seeing as the shrine did have a question mark to it. A panning shot of this cave that we went into last time and there was nothing to do, and that's different. The air in the grotto is suffused with a mysterious aura. Yeah. As well as an item here we can pick up. More bond fragments. Shrine, question mark.
Oh my. What in the world is this
What is this adorable little thing?
Ah, so you have found it at last.
Vander, what do you know about this little one?
Not much, unfortunately. It began to appear shortly before you awoke.
Ah, so it was an early sign of our awakening.
Once said it is something of a guardian spirit for the Somniel.
Spirits be damned indeed, then.
She did? So, this creature has been alive for a very long time. You know, I do feel a sort of affinity toward it.
It seems to have taken a liking to you as well, Divine One. Would it please you to care for it? If it is truly the guardian spirits of the Somniel, doing so may bring some manner of benefit.
What a great idea! Now that I've met it, I'd like us to be friends. Let's see.
Yay, friendship! And we get to name this spirit. Default name is Somni. Yeah, obviously, yeah. We can only we can only utilize 8 letters. Ah, crap. Okay. You know, I still have Starwell on the brain. I'll just call it Firefly. Won't you shut your eyes? I just can't wait. Just like mine. Fucking fly. I have it in my head again. Yay! Fuck. We'll just do that because I've got Starwell on my brain. Still. Oh, I wish I was. I wish my computer didn't just crash the moment I tried to play Starwell on it. And that the textures on phone didn't work. The aromatic Somni, because I just decided to call it Firefly, has watched over this land for untold ages. Take good care of them. Something wonderful might happen. Oh, look, we get to headbutt. Yeah. We get to feed it as well. What can we feed? Oh, we can feed it various things. Let's give it an orange. Yeah. Oh, it gets more affection towards us. Yeah. Did it just shout crystals? I don't feel like feeding it anymore. But we can pet it. And it... Okay, it's shaking off crystals, I think. Oh, the bond fragments. We can also dress it up. Do we have anything? Oh, we do. We have got stuff. Oh, yeah. Matching mane. Bold brows. Oh, it's angry. Bully rings, grand garb, cheerful charm, rump ribbon, flutter friend. Oh, there's a butterfly on its tail. We'll give it a cheerful charm. Oh. Well, now that we've given it a nice, lovely, same hair as ours, let us go and gather the rest of the things that we can gather here on the Somnial. I might stop doing this after a while if it's just going to be the same shit and there's no use for them. But regardless, we can, now that we have these animals, we can put them out into this pasture bit and they'll just be here. As the tutorial showed us, so we can observe them. Behold, the doggo. And it has an action thing it can do. Yeah. And there's also a goat. In all its badness.
It's like this.
I've not been here for centuries. Please, the Firene royal family, do take care of them. Oh, we will.
Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me on this holy ground. Might we be off to Firene Castle too? Oh, we can gift... wait, hold on. We have 3 pebbles, sure, fair enough. But horse manure? Why would we do that? That sounds like a stupid thing to do. Do we want to anger people? Like, imagine if someone came up to you and just handed you a bunch of horse shit. Oh, that's why we have horse manure. Because these horses are shitting it out and we're like, oh boy, time to scoop it up. We are insane. Moving over to here, where the straight chaining symbol is, Boucheron's standing here and Etienne is doing squats while having her arms raised outwards. How is she not getting tired? Holy shit. If I tried doing this, I'd probably do like 1 and then kill over because my knees give out. Right, well, came to do some strength training. Yes, we did. I'll go get Prince Alfred. If I'm not back in a few minutes, send someone to find me. Why are we trusting Boucheron to find people? Strength training. You can choose from 3 different exercises to get temporary boosts to our stats. Each exercise plays differently and affects a different stat. Try for top scores in all of them. Pardon me. You will unlock more difficulties for each exercise as you progress through the story.
What'll it be?
So we get push-ups. Use good timing to stop the bar at the right direction. At the right position. Speed will increase, miss 3 times and it's over. And we get a strength boost. Sit-ups. Mash the button to fill the gauge. Mash fast for a high score, ends if the gauge is empty. And our HP may get a boost in the next battle. It says may. That technicality. The squats. Move both sticks and rhythm according to the prompts. Move following the arrows and 3 misses and it's over. I see. We learned how to do squats from Professor Dance Dance Revolution, did we? And we get a dexterity boost. Okay, well, let's do push-ups. Push-ups are about timing. Start the bar at the perfect position and wait when it speeds up. It ends if you miss 3 times. Due to the specified number of push-ups to complete the activity, the bar will get faster over time, so stay focused. Aim to get fit.
How hard do you want to go?
We can only do normal, and we can train with our Somni. Look at it, it's happy. Yeah. Start.
Perfect.
Oh, okay, we got timing.
Looking good.
We're gonna do it 20 times. Okay.
Perfect. You got this. Looking good.
And the speed is up.
Nice.
Only a good.
You got this. Looking good. You got this. Keep it up. Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, good.
Keep it up.
Good again. Damn it. Okay, so we got a couple of goods. But, S++. Ooh. But we got some good, so I would say that we could do better. And it didn't help us at all. It just stood there being like, yeah. And it's like, fair enough. It's cute. It's adorable. And it deserves to just stand around doing nothing. You won't get any further boosts, but do you want to continue? Okay, so we won't get any additional stab boosts, but we can do the other ones if we desire to. I'll save them for the next times when we can do the strength boosts. Not the strength boosts, the stat boosts. There's this well here that has a symbol, but has no use. You feel a mysterious presence. Well, anyway, whatever shadowy presences want to be within our wells, I don't want to go in there. Once again, I've recently played way too much Fear and Hunger. I know better than to jump into any old hole. That's the contractually obligated. Chris mentions Fear and Hunger there with the stream. I don't think I got away with it last time. Oh, we have access to a wing chamber in my room still. We should go there next. Ah! Something just landed on my nose. I hope that was just... I hope that wasn't anything bad. Okay. Welcome to the wing chamber. These ones are all colourfully light up. So that means that these are... Oh, they're the symbols of... They have symbols. And these must be the wings we have. Going to the wing chamber. There is a space to interact with emblems and their wings. You can inherit skills from emblems here. Using bond fragments, you can create bond wings or combine and strengthen existing ones. You can also deepen bonds with emblems by polishing the tarnish to combat off their wings. Yeah. But you can also inherit skills from here, where they can acquire certain skills from emblems using inherent skills. Inheriting skills requires a certain bond level, as well as skill points, the SP, that we've been learning. By battling with synced emblems and equipping bond rings. Equipped inherent skills using the inventory menu. You can benefit from the same skill twice, so try to avoid overlapping. Oh wait, okay, so if we've inherited perceptive, having it also in the sync department means that it just doesn't work. That makes sense. We can't even do anything anyway because we need level 5 to be able to start getting bond stuff. So the whole skill thing doesn't matter right at this moment. Creating bond rings, on the other hand, we can create them using bond fragments. Bond rings increase stats and allow units to earn SP, though not to the same extent as emblem rings do. And so we can create bond rings. Total of 40. Ah, okay, so there's 10 rings we can make and stuff. We can create 1 or 10. So that means there's 10 people that can crop up, I'm assuming, of different rarities. So this is basically here. This is basically heroes occurring, although we get no choice of specific weapons. So we got stuff, we got Tiki. I forgot the first one. That one. We got Katrina, or Tatiana, or whatever the name is going to be. The green wing. We got Tiki, but of a lower quality. Ah, my eyes. You know what, I'll skip the animation. Kada B. So, okay, so we've got some Kadas, Katarina, a Legion, an Ogma, Nefar, Minerva, some Tikis. Okay, so how many bond fragments do we have? 4,110. You know, let's create 10 of each then. And we'll skip these. So, 2 Jennies, a Valbar, another Jenny, May, Alm, 2 Lucas, and 2 Silkies. Okay, and then 10 Sigurd of a bunch of people I definitely will not know who are. Okay, so Luin, Quan, Eris, Arden, Luin, Erinese, Deirdre, Endes, Ira, Arden. God, you can tell which ones are earlier entries by just how old this artwork looks. Bloody hell. And we can mould some of these wings together. I think this is a good representation of which games have had newer versions, as these artworks look like they're from New Mystery, specifically on the DS, and these look to be more in line with Shadows of Valencia instead of the original form of the game. To me, so actually we can meld some of these, specifically these Lucas. So instead of a defense up, we also get a health up. Yeah, it also utilizes some stuff. It's all shiny and it makes me go, ugh, don't want to see the animations. But you know what? I skipped it that time. I should probably actually watch this. And yeah, okay. So it just the wings spin. Okay, that makes sense. We can also polish the wings, like Marth's. We can polish it.
It will take some work.
Oh, we can see where it's all dirty. We can firmly polish.
Amazing.
Huh. So, why did we not get the ability to polish the gym badges in Shining Pearl, guys? You fuckers. Oh wait, the different developers. But still Nintendo. They have the money to make sure that some of these things are in amongst all their games that just make perfect sense for there to be. So that's the main chamber. Not much else we can do in there at the moment, as we don't actually have the bond levels to get any skills. So, arena. Is there arena somewhere yet? No, we can't access it. We also have access to our room. Yes, our room, where we woke up from at the start of the game. This is your room, the sacred place where you slept for 1,000 years. You select rest to take a nap in the fancy time on the somnial. You may hear some interesting things while resting. Wear headphones for the best sound. Select reminisce to view past support conversations and scenes again. You can also lower the game's difficulty by selecting difficulty setting. You cannot raise the difficulty this way, however. So while we can't raise difficulty, we can certainly do some stuff. There's also a memento drawer here. Looks like something important belongs here. Okay, so we don't have anything that would be important, I guess. So let's rest. Let's see, do we get a support conversation? Because I noticed these in the thing. Sounds like someone's coming in.
It is I, Vander.
Well, that makes that easy.
Oh, are you resting? What would be the most pleasant wake-up experience? Perhaps if I deliver breakfast each morning.
Oh, hey, Vander.
For reference, what manner of food would you enjoy upon waking?
A fair enough question to ask, actually. But man, what a dreamy effect to have around people. And we woke up to an ally for the first time. Woo! It also does change the time on the somnials. Now it's morning. Does that change where people might be? Oh, it does, because Fam's now at the poolside. Who we do have a support convo with to do. So where is Fam? Fam's just sat over there kicking her feet in the pool. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and some items have spawned over there in that bit. Oh, and there's nothing else. Okay, right. Let's cycle the map back to just the mini-map. Okay, so then... do we have any other support convos? No, just me and Fam. Okay. Fair enough. So it appears that we're training, at the very least. Though Fam should probably not be standing too close. Don't want to lop her in half.
Divine One! You look so shiny when you sweat! Hey! Hey! Look over here!
My chair didn't move at all. Damn it.
The Divine One looked right at me! Thank you, Universe, for creating someone so awesome and
Oh, there were restraining orders in Fire Emblem, because this definitely seems like a good time for one.
Fram?
Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you?
Well, you're not distracting
That's
me.
a double negative.
Oops. Sorry. See, I'm here in my capacity as a president of the Divine Dragon Fan Club.
Of course, there's a fan club.
I have a fan club?
Yep.
I mean, 1,000 years of sleep would equal probably more of a cult-like thing occurring, but yeah, well.
Huh. Thanks for cheering me on. But could you maybe not do it so close?
You bet. I can stand back a little. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our favorite dragon? You! Y-O-U!
Well, she's enthusiastic, if nothing else. So Fran might be too much for me to handle here, as she's doing too much fangirling. But regardless, let's save here. It's not that I have things to do, but well, no, I do have some things to do. Damn you, WrestleMania. Right. You know what? Next time we'll go and help Alfred and Saline and make sure that their mother isn't currently getting besieged upon by Elusia. I'm looking at the amount of time she streamed and what time it is right now. I could stream more, but the time of the day, I've got things to do. So, that ends this part. Next time we'll do the whole trying to stop a castle from getting besieged, by the sounds of things. Maybe we'll be playing COD Still 3 instead. Who knows? Point being, those on YouTube, do all the things you can on there. Those on Twitch, only thing you can do is follow. Yeah, at least you'll get notified when I randomly choose to stream. So, regardless, until next time, I'll see you all. Bye bye. So I'll press the hotkey. I can just click the stop stream button.